Welcome back. This video is not financial advice, and always do your own research. Matt Furie's IP is one of the strongest within the meme coin space. Of course, all of you guys are familiar with the Boys Club characters. We have Pepe, Brett, Andy, and Landwolf. Each one of these, of course, have a meme coin corresponding to it, ranging all the way up to 3 billion in market cap when you're talking about Pepe, and down to 24 million when you're talking about Landwolf. Well, in today's video, we are back at it, spotlighting a new Matt Furie token named Disco. This token has been absolutely on fire, and right now it's on pace to potentially pass the likes of Landwolf, marking it as one of the top Matt Furie meme coins in the entire world. In just the last 30 days, the Disco token is up over 700%. And then when you compare that directly to the likes of some of the other Matt Furie tokens, we have down 30%, all the way up to down nearly 50%. Although the Disco token is just barely over a month old, it is showing some insane momentum. The team behind this project are clearly in it for the long haul. They have already been listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Throughout the day, they've been trending hot number 2, hot number 4 over on DexTools, and they're also trending over on DexScreener. So there's tons of new potential holders that are seeing Disco for the very first time, and the chart speaks for itself. Throughout the month of October, they've been reaching new all-time high after new all-time high. Disco by Matt Furie, this project was inspired by one of Matt Furie's characters from his Heads NFT collection, which in total has nearly $20 million in volume. Throughout this video, we're going to be spotlighting the Disco token and showcasing the real possibility of this token surpassing some of the Boys Club characters. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it and see what's going on with Disco. Alright guys, first things first, heading over to DexTools. Disco on ETH right now sitting hot number 2. That means they're number 2 out of all Ethereum tokens right now. You see the hot pairs bar that's scrolling across, and Disco right now sitting ranked 2nd. This is really huge for potential new eyes on the Disco project. I anticipate we're going to see a lot of new holders and potentially some solid price movement over the course of the next 24 hours. So we can see here as it's going across, you have number 1 is USDE, and sitting number 2 right now, Disco. This token is in prime position to be the next major Matt Furie meme coin, and right now still an early call because the market cap sitting below 2 mil, 1.72 mil to be exact. Their liquidity looking very healthy at 163K, and that is 100% burned. As far as holders, they are sitting just over 1.6 thousand. And we have for the 24-hour trading volume sitting over 150K. Then for the total supply, that is 1 billion Disco tokens. By zooming out on the chart a little bit, you can see the whole story and that this token has some serious bullish momentum. Now, they just dropped a little bit, hot number 4, but still trending top 5 out of all Ethereum tokens over here on DexTools. Pretty solid to see. The Disco token itself is just barely over 1 month old. We can see though before October 4th, price action was pretty minimal. Not a lot of movement. Overall, just getting their ducks in a row. And ever since October 4th, there has been some parabolic movement, fighting all along the way, hitting new all-time highs, a little bit of sell pressure, and that story repeats. Every dip has been eaten up. New all-time highs day after day. One thing that is interesting with this chart, on October 14th, 15th, 16th, and 18th, you can see here that they reached a similar level right at that all-time high, and each time they were met with a bit of sell pressure. On October 16th, we can see a lot of profits being taken, which is totally healthy in meme coin trading. From there, the dip was eaten up very nicely, and again, once it reached that same level, we are now seeing that dip again. So what does this tell me? Last time it had this same level of sell pressure, it was met with a solid rebound nearing a new all-time high. And I believe with the trending within the top 5 right now, over the next 24 to 48 hours, I believe they're going to transcend past that previous all-time high. So right now, all in all, is a good buying point. You always want to buy on the way down instead of trying to chase the green candles on the way up. Now, as I just mentioned, the team behind Disco is A tier, and they've been doing such a good job with this project, even considering its very young age. Now, one of those aspects that they've done great with is already getting Disco listed on CoinMarketCap. Aside from being trending over on DexTools and DexScreener, they also have this listing here over on CMC. Now, over the past month, the numbers are looking very good, 723%. For the most part, all of the other projects are in the red, and in the red by a decent bit. So when you compare Disco to those other tokens as far as percentage gained or lost, that really puts it into perspective what kind of momentum Disco truly has. Pepe, for instance, the #1 Matt Furie meme coin, a top 40 cryptocurrency. Now, Pepe over the month is down 31%. So that is actually a huge knockdown, but they still find themselves top 40 cryptocurrency. They're the #1 Matt Furie meme coin, and they're a top 5 overall meme coin. So this project is still an absolute monster, and it goes to show how strong the Matt Furie IP truly is, a market cap of $3 billion. So with the Disco token being the potential next huge Matt Furie gem, they still have so much room to growth as they bridge the gap between them and Pepe. As an example, if Disco was to 1000x, that would put them at a $1.7 billion market cap, which would still be only half the market cap of Pepe. Now, the second most valuable Matt Furie meme coin is Brett, and they also have a monster market cap right now, 275 mil, and over the course of the last month for them, down 45%. So again, when you compare Disco's over 700% positive over the last month compared to Pepe's 30% or Brett's 45%, what I will say though, although Brett is nearly down 50% over the past month, still the #2 Matt Furie meme coin. This one is here to stay. It is like the main meme coin for the base chain. For those of you not familiar, that's Coinbase's own blockchain. So Brett is definitely going to be around for the long haul. They definitely just have had a rough past month, much like the rest of the crypto market. With Pepe and Brett sitting at the top of the Matt Furie coin universe. In total, there are 4 characters from Matt Furie's Boys Club. We just talked about Brett and Pepe. Now we also have Andy and Landwolf. I'm going to be showing you guys these just mostly to show how there is serious potential for Disco to actually pass both Andy and Landwolf. So right here we have Andy over the month, just like Pepe and Brett, down about 40%, and their market cap is only at 32 mil. So when you compare that directly to the likes of Disco's 1.7 mil, they would need about a 20x in order to pass Andy. In the world of crypto, a 20x is not out of the realm of possibility. So Andy most definitely is a spot where Disco could soon find itself passing. Then when you look at Landwolf for the month, they are down also 32%. Their market cap sitting at 24 mil. That is only roughly a 13x from Disco's market cap in order to officially pass Landwolf. And if Disco is able to do this, that would just send shockwaves through the entire meme coin space. As you can see, Landwolf in particular has 16,000 holders, and if news started to spread that a new Matt Furie token has passed their precious Wolf token, I think there would be a lot of new holders flooding into Disco. With the Disco token, aside from being trending top 5 over on DexTools, right now they are trending hot #17 over here on DexScreener. So both of the most popular charting websites in DexTools and DexScreeners both have the Disco token hot trending. And what this means overall is that there's going to be a lot of new eyes seeing Disco for the first time, and that is why I think that they may be transcending that new all-time high very, very soon. Again, as we mentioned, the token itself, 1 month old and 5 days, so this is still such a young token, and it is primed to be the next major Matt Furie play. For those of you watching this video that haven't heard about Disco before, Disco, the character, where he comes from, and how he's associated with the Matt Furie universe is through the Heads NFT collection. And although you may be thinking NFT, those are dead, for the most part, you're probably right. But this is one of the few NFT collections that is still very, very valuable. The floor price for the cheapest single NFT within the collection is at $881. That means not for an average of the NFTs, but just for the worst one, the cheapest one available on the market, to get entered into this project is at 881, and they have a total volume of nearly $20 million traded. So between all of Matt Furie's heads NFTs, there has been nearly $20 million traded amongst buys and sells. So a very popular NFT collection that's still holding its value today, and the Disco character himself belongs to this exclusive club of Matt Furie heads characters. So for any of you who it's your first time hearing about Disco, be sure to go ahead and check that description box down below where you can find all of the Disco links. Within those links, you'll find their website, which you can see here. We have the Disco character standing over his reflection. You can see the clouds passing by. The art style is really, really nice. And you also have Disco hanging out with Pepe, the king of all Matt Furie meme coins. And a lot of people are dubbing the Disco character as Matt Furie's party. And then at the bottom here, you can see Disco hanging out in a disco style hangout with all of the different boys club characters. We have Pepe, Brett, Andy, and Landwolf. Now over on their website up at the top, you can go ahead and click links, and all of the different links will pop up for you. Whether you're trying to check out their chart through Dex Screener or DexTools, you want to buy the token over on Uniswap, or maybe you want to check out their TikTok page. Over on their TikTok right now, they have 203 likes so far, and they have a few different videos so far. And this is going to be a key piece of potential marketing for them. They're going to be creating all kinds of different content to onboard potential new holders. So be sure to go ahead and give them a follow over on their TikTok, and also join in on their Telegram community and follow them over on their X, formerly Twitter. Aside from their links, you also can find their contract address here at the top of their website, and they also have their tokenomics. Again, the total supply is 1 billion, the token ticker Disco. LP is locked, taxes at 0% for both buys and sells. Over on their X, their handle is at DiscoHeadsETH, and right now they're nearing 1,000 followers. Their pin post is still the same. They have their contract address and all of their links with an additional QR code that you can go ahead and scan. By giving them a follow over here on X, you're going to be able to check out all the newest memes, news, and announcements. Just yesterday, they had a new YouTube video posted about them, along with a few other memes. One here with Disco shaking hands with Elon Musk over on Mars. One thing you will notice is that they have a bunch of different content creators that are constantly cranking out content about them. So when you pair that with the constant trending on the charting websites, it's clear to see why this token has been performing so well in comparison to a lot of the other meme coins around the space, especially when you compare it directly again to Brett and Pepe, which are down 30%, 45%. When you compare that to 700% up, that is definitely very noticeable. So I think this really could be the next big Matt Furie meme coin, and right now such an early call at less than 2 mil in market cap. So I, for one, big fan, and I think this one has a serious shot for success. But I am curious of what your thoughts are, so go ahead and leave a comment down below with what you think about Disco. And after you're finished watching this video, you can watch any of my previous videos on Disco or any of the other many different YouTubers that have been covering this project. You'll be able to find all those YouTube links over here on their X page. Now, with that being said, that about wraps it up for this video all about Disco. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Now, please keep in mind, although I am a fan of Disco, this video is not intended to be financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and investing in cryptocurrency and meme coins can be risky, so always be sure to do your own research. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.